Imagine this. You're standing in the spotlight of your future. The crowd is silent, but your presence speaks volumes. You're not here by accident. You didn't stumble into greatness. You became the kind of person who draws it in, not through luck, not through chance, but by design. Success isn't some distant treasure locked away behind luck or privilege. It's not a mystery. It's a mirror. It reflects who you are on the inside. The way you think, the way you move, the choices you repeat when no one's watching. Every day, whether you realize it or not, you're sculpting the person you're becoming. Are you carving out someone who inspires, leads, and thrives? Or are you handing over the chisel to circumstance? This moment, this breath, is the sum of 1,000 small decisions. And the good news? You're in charge. The power isn't out there in some breakthrough or miracle. It's within you. The spark isn't missing. It's waiting. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey, who transformed her pain into power, or Elon Musk, who kept showing up long after others would have quit. These aren't superheroes. They simply chose, every single day, to walk in alignment with who they wanted to become. And the universe noticed, because that's how it works. You don't chase success. You become it. You embody it so deeply that it can't help but find you. But let's rewind for a second. Before all the recognition and achievement, before the world clapped, these people made a decision, not just to work hard, but to build character, to hold vision, to stay consistent when it was uncomfortable. They practiced gratitude when things fell apart. They focused not on proving others wrong, but on proving themselves right. So ask yourself, who are you becoming? Because identity is everything. Your habits aren't just routines. They're votes. Each one is a statement about the kind of person you're stepping into. Every time you follow through, every time you rise instead of retreat, you cast a vote for the future you. And here's something to remember. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. What you need is commitment to yourself, to your mission, to the vision burning inside your chest that won't let you sleep. Too many wait. They wait for motivation, for the right moment, for signs in the sky. But momentum doesn't knock. It answers. Do you know what makes someone magnetic? It's not noise or bragging. It's clarity. It's when a person walks in alignment with their values, when they radiate confidence rooted in action. They don't speak louder. They live louder. The world listens when your energy speaks truth. So if you've been hesitating, second-guessing, wondering whether you have what it takes, stop. The version of you that commands success isn't a mystery. It's already within you, waiting to be called forward. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to perform. You simply have to align. Because success doesn't fall in love with the loudest. It's drawn to the ones who live like they mean it, who wake up and show up, who build belief not by wishing, but by doing. It's time to stop chasing and start attracting, to stop performing and start becoming. This isn't just motivation. This is truth. The life you dream of is already yours, the moment you choose to become the person capable of living it. If your life were a canvas, what would you paint? Every action you take, every thought you repeat, every choice you make, they're your brushstrokes. Day by day, you're not just living, you're creating. And the question is, are you building a masterpiece, or are you letting life scribble over your potential? The truth is, the future doesn't just show up. It responds. It's not about luck. It's about preparation meeting purpose. And if you don't shape it with intention, it'll shape you by default. So let's get intentional. You want to build something great? Then clarity isn't optional. It's your fuel. Too many say, I want to be successful. But what does that actually mean? Is it freedom? Mastery? Impact? Until you define it, you can't chase it. Until it has form, it can't take shape. Say it out loud. Write it down. What does the life you want look like? Now reverse engineer it. Don't just dream big, build bold. What needs to happen this year? This month? this week, this day. Break it down until success feels like steps, not mountains, until goals become a direction, not just decoration. And when motivation fades, and trust me, it will, discipline takes over. You don't need to feel like it to act on it. That's the difference between wishers and winners, between those who hope and those who build. Look at Serena Williams. Her greatness wasn't gifted. It was earned through brutal consistency. Or take Howard Schultz. He didn't just dream of building Starbucks. He executed on that dream relentlessly, day after day, long before anyone believed. So what about you? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start. Set one clear intention. Take one bold step. Stack small wins. Because it's not about massive leaps. It's about the compounding power of consistency. Show up for yourself, even when no one's watching, especially then, because momentum isn't built by occasional effort. It's built by daily alignment. When your actions match your vision, your progress becomes unstoppable. Here's a hard truth. Vague hopes create vague results. But specific, measurable, time-bound actions, they're your roadmap. Success doesn't come from wishing. It comes from working with precision. So define it, chase it, execute with clarity and conviction. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect mood, the perfect plan. Start now, because when your days are structured with purpose, your future doesn't drift. It drives. You are not here to wander. You are here to build. Life will test you. That's a promise. But here's the twist. Those tests aren't trying to break you. They're shaping you. Setbacks aren't the opposite of success. They're the foundation of it. Every failure, every closed door, every moment you felt like giving up, those are the bricks under your breakthrough. Resilience isn't optional. It's the gateway. Picture this. You fall. Hard. Now, in that moment, you have two choices: stay down or rise different. Stronger, wiser, sharper. The most remarkable people in history weren't the ones who got it right the first time. They were the ones who kept coming back. J.K. Rowling? Rejected over a dozen times before Harry Potter ever saw a shelf. Michael Jordan? Cut from his high school team before becoming a legend. They didn't avoid pain. They transformed it. So what about you? When life pushes, will you fold? Or will you fire back? Resilience is a skill, a mindset, a decision. It's choosing to find meaning in the mess, strength in the struggle, and growth in the grind. Don't ask, why me? Ask, what's this teaching me? That shift alone turns breakdowns into breakthroughs. It transforms obstacles into opportunity, and it ignites something unshakable inside you. Mental toughness isn't about never feeling fear. It's about moving forward despite it. It's the power to stay calm in chaos, focused through failure, committed when comfort is screaming your name. And here's the truth. Growth never lives in your comfort zone. The best version of you is always on the other side of discomfort, the side where things feel uncertain, risky, and raw. So train yourself to lean into it. Every stumble is a lesson. Every rejection is redirection. Every trial is an invitation to rise. Not despite the pain, but because of it. Resilient people don't just survive storms. They become the storm. They don't avoid difficulty. They master it. They see failure not as a signal to stop, but as feedback for evolution. So if you've fallen, good. Now rise. Rise different. Rise with more fire, more focus, more you. Because success doesn't belong to the flawless. It belongs to the fighters. The ones who get up, again and again, and write their comeback in bold. You were never meant to stay down. You were built to rise. Before anyone believes in your dream, you have to. Self-belief is the silent force behind every breakthrough. It's the inner fire that turns doubt into direction, fear into fuel, and ideas into action. Without it, you hesitate. With it, you lead. But here's what most people miss. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. Brick by brick. Step by step. Every time you keep a promise to yourself. Every time you show up, even when it's hard. Belief isn't waiting for evidence. It's choosing to trust your potential before the results show up. Think about someone like Viola Davis. She didn't grow up with privilege, but she rose with presence. Or look at Dwayne Johnson, once a struggling athlete, now a global icon. Why? Because they bet on themselves long before anyone else did. That's what belief does. It sets the tone for everything that follows. But let's be real. Self-doubt will show up. It'll whisper that you're not ready, not talented enough, not worthy. And here's the truth. Most of that doubt, it's a lie. A leftover echo from past failures, outside opinions, and fear. The good news, you can rewrite it. Confidence is a muscle. You grow it through action, by stepping into challenges, by doing the things scared, by proving to yourself, over and over, that you can. Start with small wins, keep promises, take imperfect action, and most importantly, speak to yourself like someone worth listening to, because how you talk to yourself in private becomes how you show up in public. This isn't about arrogance. It's about alignment, knowing your worth, honoring your potential, moving like someone who respects their own future. And the world, it mirrors what you project. People are drawn to certainty, not ego but energy. When you carry belief in your stride, the world leans in. So let go of the need for outside validation. It's not their job to believe in your vision. It's yours. Trust your process. Back your growth. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Because the moment you start moving like you belong, you do. Let the world catch up to the version of you that already exists inside. Don't shrink. Don't wait. Don't dim your light for anyone still adjusting their eyes. Stand tall. Speak truth. Walk forward like it's already done. Because the most powerful thing you can wear is belief. Let's get one thing straight. Success doesn't care how you feel. It answers to what you do. The game changer? Discipline. Not talent. Not motivation. Not even intelligence. Discipline is what separates those who achieve from those who almost did. You see, motivation is fleeting. One moment it's high, the next it's gone. But discipline is loyal. It's there on the days when energy is low and distractions are loud. It's the voice that says, show up anyway. Think of someone like Simone Biles. Her greatness isn't a mystery. It's built from thousands of disciplined days, where no cameras were rolling and no applause echoed, just relentless effort, commitment, and excellence on repeat. The truth is, the most successful people aren't always the most gifted. They're the most consistent. They do what needs to be done, especially when they don't feel like it. That's the difference. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for inspiration to strike. If you only move when you feel good, you'll move too little, too late. Discipline isn't a punishment. It's freedom. It gives you control over your future. It builds the life most people only daydream about. And here's the best part. It's trainable. Like a muscle. Start small. Make your bed. Finish what you start. Stay committed to one daily habit. Then layer more. Each win builds momentum. Each decision makes the next one easier. The key isn't intensity. It's consistency. You don't build greatness in a single leap. You build it one intentional step at a time. Remember, a brilliant idea is useless if you never act on it. A perfect plan is worthless if you don't have the grit to follow through. Discipline turns thoughts into action, and action into transformation. Ask yourself, are your habits helping you or holding you back? Because every day, your routine is casting votes for your future. And the compound effect of those small, daily decisions, that's your destiny in the making. It's easy to be disciplined when everything's exciting. But what defines you is how you move when things feel dull, when results are slow, when no one's clapping. Show up then. That's when champions are made. Success doesn't belong to the talented. It belongs to the consistent. The ones who do the work when the world's asleep. The ones who rise early, stay late, and push through the mundane. So let this be your reminder. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need discipline. You don't need to feel inspired. You just need to move. Build habits that hold you up when motivation lets you down. Build systems that make winning automatic. Because when your discipline is unshakable, your results are unstoppable. This isn't about working harder. It's about working right. On the right things. At the right time. With relentless follow-through. And once you master that, success won't just follow, it'll chase you. Everything changes the moment you realize you're not just living life, you're leading it. You are not a bystander in your story. You are the architect, the author, the force behind it all. And the quality of your life, it's directly shaped by your environment, your mindset, your circle, and your choices. Take a look around. Who surrounds you? Who speaks into your life? Are they lifting you or limiting you? Because your circle isn't just company, it's influence. It's energy. And over time, it becomes identity. If you spend time with those who elevate their standards, push boundaries, and speak life into their goals, you rise. But if you're surrounded by doubt, distraction, and comfort zones, you'll unconsciously shrink to fit. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." So choose wisely. Audit your environment like your future depends on it, because it does. And it's not just about people. It's also what you feed your mind. Your inputs become your outlook. Books, podcasts, conversations, habits, are they pulling you forward or holding you still? Growth doesn't happen by accident. It's the product of intentional exposure. Expose yourself to ideas that stretch you. Surround yourself with people who see your potential even when you can't. Put yourself in rooms that challenge you to level up, not blend in. And one more shift. Move from scarcity to abundance. From fear to faith. The world isn't a place of limits. It's a place of expansion. If someone else is winning, that doesn't mean you're losing. It means it's possible. Let their success light the path, not fuel your insecurity. Let it be proof that opportunity exists, and you're next. Because abundance says, there's room for all of us. So think bigger. Dream wider. Drop the mindset that says, I'm not enough, and replace it with one that says, I'm just getting started. Pair that with passion. Real passion. The kind that doesn't fade when things get hard. And align it with purpose. A mission bigger than money, deeper than ego. When you have passion and purpose, you don't just chase goals. You become the reason they happen. That's the final unlock. You don't need more time, more luck, or more approval. You need alignment between who you are and where you're going, between what you want and how you live. You already have everything you need inside you. Every tool, every spark, every answer. Now it's time to act. Not someday, today. Make the call. Write the plan. Take the step. Because no one else is coming to build your dream. It's yours. And the moment you move with courage, with consistency, with conviction, the world will respond. So go. Be the person who doesn't just talk about what could be, but creates it. Success is waiting, and it's got your name on it.